California to Georgia, we get it poppin', homie. We taking over the game, so fuck who hating, homie. We bounty hunting, taking all of the trash out. Your podcast a one-hit wonder like Smash Mouth. Y'all can talk all that big shit, don't wanna hear it. Shout out to the one and only Santana Garrett. Top rope, dropping elbows from other leagues. Boot to the face, hook the leg, it's 1, 2, 3. Chris Rucker, Marty V making mics melt. The mill-friendly podcast will make your wife melt. Beer drinking, this whiskey chugging, this podcast. We just sit back and laugh and tell them top that. Competition is missing, you know they died off. Every shirt they put to work is looking fly, boss. You want the best in audio, there's nowhere to go. Another episode right now, start the show.
Welcome to the first ever live after show from a WWE pay-per-view or any wrestling pay-per-view. I'm Chris Rucker. This is Boot2TheFace, and I'm here with... I'll let y'all introduce yourselves. Go ahead, Dave.
I am Dollar Bill Dave, straight from the Filter Free Podcast. And we are along here with one of my co-hosts, Timmy C.
What?
Timmy?
What's up, guys?
Tim, let me ask you, when you normally record with everybody, do you sit that close to the camera?
Yeah.
Because if you can't see anything that's happening.
I'm going to be a hunchback, basically. You know, it is my birthday today, so another year older. So, yeah, I got to sit a little bit closer.
It's also Gigi Dolan's birthday. Happy birthday to her. She's more.
I wish I were closer to her.
She's more important than you are.
I don't think so.
Hey.
we have on 80 proof, we have a listener, Stephanie, that when she comes into Zooms, she can't operate technology that well. So all her Zooms, she's like,
You call her Dave. Dave doesn't operate technology either.
No, and
Anyway.
Dave's dumbass spilt tea all over his laptop. So all the buttons are sticking now. I got a whole hell of a problem going on here.
well, look, we ain't gonna make this shit too long. I appreciate y'all joining me here on Patreon. I guess I don't have to plug Patreon if we're doing it on Patreon, right?
Correct.
Like, what's the rules on that shit? Like, you supposed to do it that way?
I don't think you should plug it while we're on it. I mean,
Anyway,
they already know about it.
if you're here because of fucking Filter Free, I'm Chris Rucker. I'm on Boot to the Face and 80 Proof, the real fucking talent on this goddamn network.
$10 dummy head right here.
You're the $0 dummy head.
But yeah, let's talk some Hell in a Cell. WWE's yearly pay-per-view, one Hell in a Cell match. We'll have a lot to say about that.
They've it's not a pay-per-view. It's a premium live event.
Whatever. I paid for it and I viewed it, so it's a pay-per-view. Actually, I don't pay for it. I get Peacock free with Xfinity, so I don't give a fuck. Those stupid ass commercials, though. Did you see that shit? There's a lot.
I don't get commercials because I pay for it.
I mean, it stays live, right?
WWE runs the commercials now. They have shit, some
I don't know.
wireless crap.
Maybe I was sleeping.
It's still commercials. Anyway, let's jump into it. They start off triple threat match, or as Becky Lynch would say, triple threat. Women's title match for the Raw Women's title. Bianca Belair defeats Becky and Asuka in a triple threat match, which I thought was phenomenal. Really good. Becky and Bianca got really good fucking chemistry, but what'd you think about the match, Tim, since you actually watched it?
I thought the match itself was good. I didn't like the finish. I thought the finish made the champ look weak. I think Bianca, yeah. She pinned off of someone else's finishing move. What the fuck?
That's how all the heels win, though. I like it when the fucking babyface outsmarts the heels.
But she's your babyface champ. You're trying to build her up. It's not like, I don't know. I thought it made her look weak.
I thought Becky was trying to win like that the entire fucking match. So
she's a heel, of course.
Yeah, exactly. So Bianca outsmarting her. You know what I hate about wrestling? Since I was a kid, I'm a Sting fan, right? Why do babyfaces got to be dumbasses? Like, they fall for every fucking thing. Like, they fall for people pretending to be their friend. They fucking, somebody will point that way and they'll turn around and get hit with a fucking crowbar or some shit like that. I like it when the babyfaces are smart and they outsmart the heel.
You know who was a smart babyface? Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he wasn't afraid to use some down and dirty tactics.
He ain't a babyface anymore.
No, he's not.
He ain't a babyface anymore. Hogan wasn't even a babyface. He was a fucking crybaby heel, and everybody still loved him. Like Royal Rumble 92, he was such a bitch. You got eliminated fair and square, and you stand outside the ring crying like a fucking hoe cake, and then pulls it over the top rope. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's why I never liked the guy. Even before I realized he didn't like me, I never liked him.
I never liked him.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I missed that match. I missed it, but I caught the second match, I guess, with Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
But I was still on the boat, so I missed the first match.
One thing about this match, and it's like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a real big fan of like pay-per-view wrestling gear. And I thought Bianca looked fantastic. I think Becky Lynch, like,
see, I thought Becky looked amazing.
The fucking makeup, like, I don't understand what she lets people do to her during pay-per-view. They always fuck her hair up. The makeup's all fucking weird. Whatever that damn transformer hat on she had, like, that shit made no sense.
I saw someone on Twitter said that they think that Becky and Seth are devolving into the Joker and
Harley Quinn. Yeah, I can see that. I think they're competing. They're like at home trying to see who can wear the dumbest fucking shit every night.
Seth wins by a mile.
Yeah, Seth's kicking her ass right now. I mean, she won tonight. I thought Seth's gear tonight was dope. It made sense. But
yeah, Seth was awesome tonight.
Yeah,
I think I said in the chat, Seth's outfit was the best part of this pay-per-view.
So yeah, he's really good at trolling. He came out dressed like the Shield when he fought Roman, and now he comes out dressed like Dusty. The next match is what Dave talked about: Lashley versus Omos and MVP. I listen to Filter Free sometimes, so I don't expect y'all to know too much about rap music, but that MVP rap was trash. That shit was garbage.
And they played it twice.
Oh, see? You should pay for the commercials. You'd only had to hear it once like I did. But I tell you what, man, I don't know if it was just because it was Chicago, but Lashley's fucking over.
He is over big time.
Too bad they're putting him in this trash feud.
Well, I think this feud's over. I feel like if Cody's got to leave for a while, Lashley might be the guy that's like the main babyface on Raw now.
Maybe.
Because I don't
Cody's gonna be gone for a while.
Yeah.
So I guess we're not getting Cody at SummerSlam then.
I don't know. We'll get into that. I mean, he might fucking wrestle all the money they're paying him. Shit, he might want to wrestle through.
I mean, he wrestled with a fucking torn pec tonight.
Yeah. He can't get any work. Like, if it's torn off the bone completely, what more can you do to it? You know what I mean? Besides fucking not let it heal, I guess. But Lashley beats
a surgical heal. I mean,
yeah. Lashley wins. He's done with Omos and MVP. So no idea where he goes. But
what was the teasing thing they did after that match with him and Cedric Alexander?
I think that was just establishing Alexander on his own because he had been trying to pal around with MVP.
Yeah, I think that was like a mid-card kind of storyline with Alexander going to start going out on his own and just saying like, her business is dead. I'm fucking done with them. I'm gonna do my own thing.
I could see them hooking him up with Theory or something like that.
Yeah, are they just gonna call him Alexander now?
I don't know, but his wife tweeted a tweet out earlier. I don't know if y'all know about this.
AOC.
She tweeted out a picture of a white woman putting her hair up in a ponytail and said, "I can't wait till you get home tonight." So do with that what you will. Tim looks confused.
I saw the one she tweeted out a picture of AOC too. I think that's who that was.
I don't know. All I saw was the woman putting her hair in a ponytail, and she said, "I can't wait till you get home." And if you know, you know. I guess
it is AOC, by the way.
Was it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know what she looks like.
She's not a white woman, just so you know.
She's not. She looks white in that picture.
She is, I believe, mixed Latina.
That's a white woman trait to tie your hair up in a ponytail, though.
Well,
She's
I
about
don't,
to go
I don't even
hard.
want to get into talking about her. Let's just move on.
um, what match was next? What was after that? I don't even remember what happened after that.
After that was Madcap and Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
I ain't got a lot to say about this one. I don't know.
Or no, I
about
lied. After that was KO and Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Poor KO. You go
That
from
Ezekiel thing stupid as shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you go from main event in WrestleMania with Stone Cold Steve Austin, his first match in fucking 20 years, to wrestling Elias.
It's Ezekiel. It's not Elias. And by the way,
brothers.
Poor Ezekiel.
Why?
Why the fuck would you shave his beard when he's so damn ugly?
Yeah.
And dress him up like Lex Luger when he came out as the narcissist.
He's like a mix between Macho Man, Luger, and fucking Ultimate Warrior. He's got the little tassels on today.
His next gimmick's gonna be called I Love the 80s.
You could do a podcast with him.
There we go. Who wants to walk with Ezekiel?
There ain't much to say about this match. Fucking, I'm
No,
glad KO won.
KO won too. I didn't want to see him lose. They need to push him.
Yeah, I didn't.
Maybe he steps in that Cody spot.
He's a heel though.
He's heel though.
He is interchangeable.
But he's a way better heel than face.
I think he could be a tweener. He could be one of those that are like, he's a baby face kind of, but he still like does his fucking thing where he's cheating and shit, and the people would dig it. I think KO is one of those people that's like, he can do whatever the fuck he wants and people are gonna like it.
Yeah, because his style is so great.
And because most wrestling fans look like him and they all think they could fucking do it. They couldn't.
I could do that.
We know. Next match is
Judgment
what was it,
Day.
Dave?
Judgment Day versus.
No, you skipped
AJ
one.
Styles.
I thought.
No, it was Corbin and
Corbin and Madcap Moss. Yeah.
I'm never gonna take Madcap Moss serious as long as his name's Madcap. You're right, Dave.
Yeah.
You know, Black Twitter said when he got out of the ambulance, he was no cap Moss. You might not know what that means to him, but I thought it was funny.
Why is it just me? Does Dave know what it means?
I mean, Dave, I'm looking at you. Dave's just kind of up there drunk right now. So.
Dave's not even drunk. He's sleeping.
Oh,
I'm trying.
I drank hard today too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's how we roll. My liver loves me.
Did you play golf this weekend?
I played golf yesterday and it was.
Oh, you obviously didn't tune into the stream yesterday.
We did skins and fins yesterday. So we got up, we met at my buddy's house at 8 a.m. And we went fishing.
Already don't
fished
like
till 11.
No fishing.
So if you fished, you got money balls on the golf course. You ever play money balls?
Yeah.
So like you can use them either as a mulligan, or if somebody has a really good shot, you can throw a money ball at them and they got to do it again. So because we did teams. So we did skins and fins till 11. Then we went to lunch. I mean, we started drinking Busch Light at literally at 8:30.
Well, there was your problem.
And then hit up lunch. I started doing Tito's and fucking Monster energy drinks.
Good plan.
And then we got to the golf course on hole 3. Cart girl met us with Fireball and more Tito's and lemonade. And every 3 holes, she hit us with Fireball and Tito's and lemonade. So I think on the back 9, I probably shot a 212.
he was hitting his drives with an Easton baseball bat.
He's not even swinging. He's just waiting on the cart girl in the cart, just waiting on the cart girl to come by. I've had I went and watched NXT last night and got pretty fucking drunk. And
was it any good?
It was all right. NXT 2. Toxic Attraction. Those are my
Toxic people. Attraction and Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah,
Carmelo Hayes, but his name's fucking stupid. So
Carmelo Hayes is so fucking good, man.
He is awesome. They're gonna hold him back though on the main roster because he's so small.
I feel like he's small, but he's thicker. Like he ain't Adam Cole. You know what I mean? Like he actually looks like a fucking wrestler. But I don't know. Maybe NXT is a good place for him, and he'll just stay there. He's like Cedric Alexander, but I think better. Like they got about the same body type, but I think he's better than Cedric. And Cedric is good as fuck.
Cedric's gotten a little thicker. It looked like to me.
Yeah. You know who else has gotten big?
Speaking
Montez
of thick,
Ford.
how about Gigi Dolan? Oh,
Yeah, today's her birthday.
she's so fucking fine.
What
Yeah.
about Nikita Lyons? Was she on there?
She's injured. She tore her pec too,
Oh,
or her
Or
glute.
did she need someone to massage it?
She tore her
Yeah.
right ass cheek, probably.
I massaged
she-
that too.
And fucking
She tore her
nunchucks.
glute.
Nurse her
thinking-
back
I
to
don't know
health.
She thinks
I
she's a
don't know what
ninja
happened to her.
turtle, apparently. Always fucking nunchucks and shit.
That should be her gimmick. Is like the old school Memphis that had the turtle. They should dress her up in the green turtle outfit.
They got a lot of good women coming up in NXT 2.0.
They do.
They got a lot of good women wrestlers coming up. I think WWE is about to be real women heavy, like as far as carrying a fucking company in the next couple of years. But that's neither here nor there. It's got nothing to do with Hell in a Cell. Next up was so I thought the crowd was into the pay-per-view, right? Up until this point, when this Judgment Day shit happened. Like, what a fucking buzzkill this is. The best part about this match was I ain't really into her, but Rhea Ripley's
Yeah, oh my god.
They fucked up her gear, but yeah, she's.
Did they?
I liked.
I thought they-
liked
I
what
thought
she
they-
thought they
looked
did
like.
well.
I thought that gear. I thought it looked that purple, whatever the fuck that was, looked stupid.
It matched Edge's elbow pad.
Yeah, they were all wearing purple.
Yeah.
It
And they've
looked
always
dumb.
had that purple light that comes up in the background. So purple's their thing. I don't know. I think Judgment Day, the name is stupid. I've never liked Edge. I think he's trash. His little hair.
I think Edge is
fucking
probably
dumb.
one of the most overrated of all time.
My God.
I think
hate
he's.
you
I
so
think he's a
much.
super cool dude in real life, but he is highly overrated, and I don't think he should have been ever more than anything other than like an Intercontinental Champion.
I agree completely.
The only
He won
thing
Money in the Bank
I
the first time, I was so fucking mad. I was like, why? He sucks. And then he got the world title. It's like, what the fuck? And then in Atlanta, I got to see him wrestle his last match. I was so happy. I was like, hell yeah. And then he came back. I was like, God.
I liked him as the rated R superstar back in the day when he had Lita, mainly because of Lita.
I was gonna say there's two reasons to like Edge back then.
But
Lita.
and I made this comment to Angel earlier while we're watching it. I'm not a huge fan of Edge, but his spear I think is the best spear in wrestling because it looks
But
legit.
he's so small; it's just not as believable.
Yeah,
as the big
exactly.
guys
But
when
he
goes.
knocks the fuck out of him.
Well, I don't
And
know
I
if
just
you've
knew.
seen
I
Braun
knew the
Breaker's
whole
spear.
time.
Braun
See, I knew
Baker
the
did a
whole
spear
time
last
that-
night. That was fucking.
I
Well,
knew
but-
that Balor was taking the pin here, so I was just annoyed from the get go.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they pin Liv? I mean, they ain't gonna do shit with her.
This is true. You could have had Liv take the pin. I don't know. I feel like Balor gets wasted in WWE. Like he's
He needs
cashing
to
a
go
check.
back to Japan.
Good for him. Like he's getting a shitload of money, but I think he should have been so much fucking bigger than what he is. But I don't know. The whole
They
Judgment
literally,
thing, I don't like.
threw him down the card because he tore his labrum one time. He's been injured one time,
Mm.
and they literally said, "Okay, we're done with you."
And that was the fucking run on Seth Rollins, like just hurting every fucking body back then.
Yeah. It annoys the fuck out of me because Finn Balor's money. I think Finn Balor's had the best match with Roman Reigns during Roman's run when he did it as the Demon. The ending was
Yeah, we were
fucking
just-
stupid with him falling off the thing, but that match was fucking good.
That's
He had a
funny.
good
We
match.
were-
He had a good match with Brock Lesnar, and they're just like, he can go. They just Vince doesn't like him.
We were just talking about that Roman and Damon match today on Boot2TheFace, just fucking randomly. So it's funny you bring that up. I mean, when Balor went back to NXT and won the fucking title and feud with Karrion Kross and all them, like the elevation he gave to NXT just by going back down, like shows you how fucking good the dude is. But it is what it is. They won't let him cook. So he's just collecting a check and looking up at the lights for 3 seconds every night.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised there was no like tag team wrestling's dead in WWE, and it's sad.
It is. It's because they don't use
They don't
managers.
even have fucking titles on it.
Yeah, and they could have, they had the bar, they got rid of them. They had
The Hurt
got the
Business.
Usos. I think the Usos are the best tag team in the world, in my opinion. The New
They
Day,
are.
they don't let the New Day do their thing, which is, Big E's hurt. Why not just let Kofi and Xavier be a fucking tag team instead of all these one-on-one matches? Riddle and Randy Orton are fucking done now because Orton might be retiring. Who the fuck knows what's going
But
on?
I really enjoyed their stick. I enjoyed them.
Yeah. It grew on me for like at first I didn't like it, but it kind of grew on me.
Yeah, I like tag team wrestling. I think AEW has too many tag teams.
I don't like AEW's version of tag team wrestling.
Yeah, well, yeah,
It's synchronized dancing.
Anything that's done with the Young Bucks and their fucking style of choreographed ballet is shitty. But at least they like respect tag teams, but it's only going to get worse when they bring out the trios titles here soon.
They got too many fucking titles.
They got too many wrestlers.
We talked about that today on Boot2TheFace too, like the world title situation in AEW. I mean, Roman's got all the titles in WWE and he doesn't show up, but fucking CM Punk comes out and says, I'm not going to hold anybody back. I think there's people deserving of the title, but I'm not going to give it up even though I'm leaving for 4 months. Like, what the fuck? That's a double negative. Like, you just said two things that don't fucking match, you dumb fuck. I hate CM Punk, by the way. I don't know if you'll notice about me. Never liked the guy. He sucks.
I think that Tanahashi dude's going to win it at Forbidden Door, and then he'll lose to Punk.
I want to know what's so special about John Moxley that he gets like the advantage on the AEW side. Everyone else can wrestle in a battle royal, but you just get to take on whoever wins it.
You know the funny thing? He's not even the number one ranked guy. He's like
that's what they said he was.
No, he's number 4 in the rankings. It's like it's Wardlow and a couple other people, and then it's Moxley, right? So he's number 4, and he just gets a fucking bye. I feel like if you're gonna give somebody a bye, it should be Scorpio Sky because he's got the fucking TNT title. He's the fucking. He's the guy.
They just said he got injured this week too.
No shit.
No. That's gonna be the downfall of the AEW. All the dumb shit they all do. These guys are gonna forever be injured.
Fucking Jeff Hardy? Fucking insane.
No, fuck Jeff Hardy. He sucks.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. He's fucking stupid.
Yeah, he's always coked up and just jumping off shit.
Well, Tony buys it for him.
Yeah, him and Tony probably shared. That's why his shoes are never tied. This fucking guy.
Giving Britt Baker titles and big bottles of vodka.
Austin Theory and Ali in his hometown of Chicago. So y'all know about Ali's story, right? Like offline, how everybody's free Ali and all this other shit comes back and he's just jobbing out. So surely he's gonna win his hometown, right? Nope. Nope. He sucks.
Well, you know what he did prove.
Overrated too.
You know what he did prove.
Yeah, I'm not a big Ali fan. He does nothing for me.
Me either,
but
I
like Austin Theory, but I can't handle the name. His name's just Theory. That's fucking stupid.
I don't like his character. I think it's fucking stupid. I think the kid can go in the ring, but I don't like the Tyler Breeze character. But Ali did prove that he is the best living wrestler from Chicago tonight. He's better than Punk.
Yeah. I mean, that is not hard to do, though. Who else is from Chicago?
The Road Warriors.
They're both dead.
They're not alive. That's why Ali's the best.
Animal died, right? Is Animal still alive? No, he died, right?
Yeah, he died.
I was about to say he was just at All In. That was like 4 years ago.
Draws is the only one still alive, but I don't think he's doing much wrestling either right now.
What about Heidenreich? Does he count?
I think he's dead. I'm not sure.
Lex Luger was billed as Chicago, Illinois when I was a kid. They used to always
he ain't wrestling much either right now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anybody else from Chicago.
Nobody wants to claim to be from that shithole.
I like Chicago. Chicago's one of my favorite cities to go to.
It's trash.
Hate Chicago.
I hate Chicago.
So Austin Theory wins fair and square, beats Ali in his hometown. Ali comes out with a fucking Chicago Bulls jersey on, fucking sucking ass to the crowd, still gets beat. So now he's gonna be back off TV again and bitching on Twitter, I guess.
Probably.
So before we get to the main event, how y'all feel about these guys always bitching on Twitter about I'm not being used correctly? I feel like you're making a shitload of money to eat really good food backstage. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, you signed the contract. You've seen what they do to everybody. Why are you surprised?
That's how I feel about the MJF stuff. Everybody's like, oh, he deserves more money, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what to tell you. Like, he signed the fucking contract for 5 years. That's his issue. That he didn't think, oh, I'm going to be the biggest star in the fucking company. Because guess what? You can't get mad at WWE or anybody else for releasing people when they don't perform to their contract and then say, in turn, say, well, you should renegotiate this guy's contract. Like, it's the same fucking thing. You can't have it both ways.
I don't think he should. I don't think the issue was his money. I think he should have signed a shorter term contract.
Yeah.
Because he signed it when the company started. He wasn't going to get a huge payday when the company started, but he should have signed a 3-year deal, not a 5-year deal.
Everybody else is getting huge paydays. And he came out at All In and everybody knew who the fuck he was. I never heard of him. And he got a fucking pop at All In. So clearly he was somebody. Like, what you're saying is correct. Like, he shouldn't have signed such a long deal, but at the same time, he should have negotiated for more money. I think he was just excited to get on a brand that was on national TV.
Yeah,
he was excited to not be an MLW.
Yeah, and now they're using the shit out of him. Like, more than he's on TV more than Omega. He's on TV more than Cody was. He's on TV more than Moxley. Right? He's there.
The problem with Cody is what WWE is going to find out is Cody's damaged goods, man. He's made of glass. He gets injured all the time. Case in point, he's now injured again, and he's going to be on the shelf.
Yeah.
So but they've almost already got their money's worth out of him just in the 3 pay-per-views by the buzz.
He's over
because they bought a lot of goodwill with a lot of those jaded fans.
Yeah.
But I think with MJF, I think he's going to keep going until they fire him, or he's not going to leave. He'll work his contract out. Now, he may bitch about it, but I also see where he has the right to bitch when you're bringing in Matt fucking Hardy at probably twice what MJF's making. Come on. That's bullshit.
I mean, to me, I feel like this started out as a real issue, and now it's a work. I think they probably got a new contract already. And
see, I don't think he did. I think he's gonna finish this one out and then gonna go get paid.
I think they've given him a little extra kickback to calm the fuck down.
Now that may be true.
And now they're gonna work it to where people think it's a shoot and it's really not. Which to me, those are the best fucking storylines. Like, I love all that shit. I try to stay off the dirt sheets and stay off of spoilers and all that and just watch it. And when you can hook me like he did on Wednesday.
Spoilers. Like, why do you want? You don't go to a fucking movie and want to know what happens before you go to the movie.
The list of people I have blocked on Twitter because they constantly post fucking spoilers is ridiculous. Like, I'm like you, Dave. Like, I don't want to know what's happening. You know, when you tell me the main event for WrestleMania next year, like, why the fuck would I want to know that? I'd rather ride the fucking ride. You know what I mean? Like, let's find out how we're getting there instead of me watching SummerSlam in July. Like, oh yeah, this is lining up for Roman versus The Rock next year. Like, I don't want to do that. I'd rather fucking ride the roller coaster.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't get spoilers. That does nothing for me. I mean, I don't mind. You know, I loved back in the AOL days when, internet first started kicking and you'd get newsletters or whatever. But I don't want spoilers to anything. Like, people would post Monday Night Raw results for the next 3 weeks. Why the fuck would I want to see that?
Right.
I don't need to watch it now. You've told me.
Right. Exactly.
All right. Main event time.
Main event, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins, number 3, comes out that Cody tore his pectoralis major. Did you know that was the name of that fucking muscle?
I thought it was a titty.
It was a thing. Them things thanging.
He tore his thing.
Cody partially tore it during the brawl on Monday. Then took his stupid ass to the gym,
Right?
working out, right, and ripped the motherfucker right off the bone. He's like, oh, I have a partially torn pec. Let's see if I can get this 400 up 3 times on the bench press. Like, what cocksucker this guy?
This is the
right?
dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Right. Like, so I don't know if you like, I thought it was a work. I thought the injury thing, like, clearly he doesn't have a torn pec off the bone and gonna wrestle the match. And then this motherfucker took his jacket off. I was like, oh my God.
Well, I was
holy
looking
hell.
at it close. I'm like, was that makeup? No, that shit ain't makeup. And then I looked up torn pec and then image searched it. And one of the ones that popped up was Triple H when he
Triple
tore
H,
his.
yeah.
Looked just like it, just black everywhere.
The thing I noticed, because I thought, oh, they put makeup on him. Like, it clearly isn't that big. I noticed the difference in his arm sizes. His right arm was swollen so fucking, and his right pec
Yeah.
was swollen
he
so
looked kinda
much
chubby
compared to the
today,
left
yeah.
side. That was ridiculous.
You know
But
he's hurting
Seth
right
comes
now
out.
so fucking bad.
Yeah.
I think Brandy's making him feel better. Seth comes out dressed like Dusty with the polka dots.
Great.
Is Sapphire dead? He should have brought Sweet Sapphire out with him.
She's dead.
She's
Did she
long
really?
dead.
Yeah.
She's been dead for 30
She died
years,
in the
man.
late 90s.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Thoughts and prayers.
Too
Too soon,
soon.
man. Too
Too
soon.
But Rollins comes out dressed like Dusty. I loved it. Cody comes out dressed like Homelander.
Sapphire died in
fucking-
1996. Just saying.
Wow, that long ago, huh?
I told you it was the late 90s.
How old was she?
Not
She
probably
wasn't very
50.
62.
Oh, damn, she's older than I thought.
She was
She
born
was
in
old, yeah.
36, or 34.
Don't
born
crack.
34.
You saw what she looked like on fucking WWE TV.
Yeah, I'd have guessed 30 at that point.
Yeah,
She's damn near pushing 50.
dancing with Dusty.
$1 million man bought her out. Jeez.
Yeah. You talk about that's the last time I cried. Sapphire turned on.
Sapphire turned on.
Hey, that shit was heartbreaking, bro. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
So
That's the last time I cried.
the Hell in a Cell match is good. I didn't expect Cody. Honestly, I thought Seth was just gonna beat the shit out of him and beat him. Like, I thought they were sending Cody out there to just get squashed. Not gonna lie, you gotta be a tough motherfucker to do what he did tonight.
That's some of the ballsiest shit I've ever seen in any form of sport.
I'd have called in sick, told him I had COVID or some shit.
Yeah,
I'm out.
but my pec has COVID.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to say COVID. You could have just sent the selfie. Like, bro, look at this shit. What you want me to do, Vince? I can't move
I
my
got
fucking arm.
monkeypox of the nipple. I'm good. Like,
But he did it, man. And I mean, made it believable. I hated Cody in AEW. I thought he was a spoiled brat. And then he came back to WWE, and I love what they did with him. And he made a fan out of me tonight, because anyone who's going to pull that shit off, looking how he did, and I guarantee feeling how he did,
Yeah.
man, you got my respect.
you think Tony Khan's upset with himself for not keeping Cody?
I think Cody's upset with himself for leaving early because he couldn't win the world title, but nobody said shit about the interim title. Like, he could be the interim now of AEW. Yeah, I think this is something we talked about on Boot2TheFace today. I think it's since Cody's left, the luster has kind of worn off of Tony Khan. Like, I think people are starting to like turn against him and see he's kind of a piece of shit, this guy. Like,
Well, it doesn't help that he comes out fucking coked out of his mind, screaming obscenities at people.
And I'm pretty sure, a year ago, Cody was like, yo, you probably don't need to go to the media scrum tonight. Like, you just fucking chill over here. Let us do this. And now you're starting to see, well, maybe that's why Cody fucking left. And now MJF wants to fucking leave. So I mean, think about it, right? Like, Cody was the guy that basically started AEW. He got Tony Khan to pay his money, and he's the first big motherfucker to leave. Like, that's got to be a red flag right there.
Yeah.
Like, I left WWE and came over here and started this to fucking kill WWE, but you suck so fucking bad as an owner. I'd rather go back and work for Vince.
So I think a lot of the guys that have gone are just collecting a paycheck. They don't give a shit. That, you know, you have like the Hardys. They're not gonna. They're just collecting a paycheck.
I don't know if you know this, not Dave. Coke ain't free. Jeff's got.
Jeff better set that money aside for their damn funeral bill.
Jeff's got a lot of drugs to buy, and Matt's got to fucking pay for Rebby Hardy's drugs.
Very true. But I mean, like, you know, Malachi Black signs with AEW, makes a big splash, and now they have his House of Black or whatever, but
yeah,
he's not gonna win anything there.
Nope. I mean, he's essentially in the same spot he was in WWE. Why are you so much fucking happier there, making a third of the money?
It's the exact same spot, like
upper mid card.
Yeah, Miro came in, got pushed, and now he hadn't been on TV until this week for like 4 months for no reason. I mean, you can go down the list, guys.
They have way too many, like, and that's the problem. They have way too many people, and they don't have enough TV time for them.
Well, they got to have 4 segments with CM Punk every episode.
But they also have, you think about it, like AEW has done a good job with the build to the championship. But once they win the championship, people don't give a shit anymore.
They don't know how to
anymore because
book a champion.
They don't know what to do with her. They didn't give a fuck about, like, he finally won the title, Hangman, and then it was like everyone's like, whatever, you know. So it's just the build has been great. The only one that like actually did a great job as champion that they made work was
Jericho.
Britt Baker.
No, Jericho.
Well, I mean, Jericho did all that on his own.
Yeah,
I feel like Britt Baker was a bigger star before she got, kind of like Thunder Rosa right now. She wins the fucking title. You beat the biggest women's star in the company. You're not even on fucking TV for the first 2 weeks, right? Like, and then her entire title reign has just been on Twitter, basically. Like, she's rarely on TV. She had a match this past pay-per-view against Serena Deeb, which everybody said was a really good match. And then she's not even on TV. You go to LA for the first time, the biggest fucking market this side of New York. She's not even on TV for either show.
A big Hispanic market.
Yeah.
And nothing.
Not even on TV.
Nothing.
So it's like, you're right. Like, they know how to build to the title. And then once you get the title, it's like, I don't know what to tell you, dog. Like,
you're champ. Go be champ.
Cool. You're
not on TV.
We're about to push Dante Martin. So anyway, back to the main event. Cody and Seth. Cody with a fucking gutsy ass performance wins the match, hits Seth in the head with sledgehammer. Going into the match, I didn't think if Seth lost, he would lose anything. But now I'm like, he should have won. Like,
well, Cody was so injured.
Cody had a fucking torn.
That's
so
the problem.
Yeah.
Is that originally the idea was for Cody to win and for it to be over. Cody's injured, so now it doesn't help Seth that Cody was injured and still beat him.
Yeah.
Right.
But they couldn't really have Seth win it because then what do you do? Where do you go from there?
Why wouldn't you? Gone. Yeah, Cody's gone. What do you get out of it? You get a 4th match when Cody comes back.
Yeah. So now Seth comes out tomorrow night and says, well, at least I got rid of him. Yeah, but you lost. The motherfucker beat your ass with one arm in Hell in a Cell.
He beat you with one arm tied behind his back, literally.
Basically, yeah. So it's like, why not just change it up? Why not have you do the entire match the way you had it, and at the very end, you have Seth get the sledgehammer instead of Cody get it.
And hit him in the titty.
Hit him in the titty, yeah.
Exactly. knock his titty off. Bam, there you go. Cody's out 4 to 6 months. Seth wins, goes to lose to Roman at SummerSlam. We're right back on fucking schedule.
So they do it at Survivor Series instead.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me. I thought it was fucking gutsy as hell, like you said about Cody coming out, but him winning made no sense to me.
No,
it made Seth look weak as fuck.
The only real thing is though is that at least Seth is. I mean, he's won so much and done so much.
Yeah, he's
it's not
untouchable.
Like you can't just put him back in something. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
True, but I mean, again, like, what's it gonna hurt Cody if he lost with a torn pec?
Nothing.
Well, and Seth's a heel too. He can come out and say, "I didn't fucking lose." You don't believe me or your lying eyes.
Actually, you did lose though. The guy had a torn pec. I saw the fucking bruise on him. Fucking
no, didn't happen.
Motherfucker couldn't use his whole right side and he beat your ass.
He's got a strong left side.
Yeah. So overall, I thought it was a decent pay-per-view. It's Hell in a Cell. Like, I'm not expecting too much. I think Money in the Bank's going to be a lot better. But for what it was, I think they picked a good town. Chicago was fucking hyped.
Yeah, the crowd was good.
I was supposed to go to that. I'm glad I didn't.
Really? I feel like you're like the third person I heard that said they wanted to go to that and didn't. And I feel like that would have been a good time tonight. I don't know. Being in the crowd when Cody took that fucking jacket off, could you imagine? Like, seeing that shit in person, you're like, what the fuck?
That was the quietest that arena was the whole night. Like, what? He's wrestling?
Because they told us about it on the show. So a lot of people in the audience wouldn't have known about it. So they're what the
Well, I'm sure they did
announced it there.
Some of those packages, but nobody thought it was gonna look like that. I guarantee it.
But seeing it, like when he took, I could see the bruise. Like when he had his jacket on, I was like, oh, he's got a little bruise.
I could see that. I was like, hey, he's got a bruise on his titty up there. He took the jacket. I was like, holy cow. He was in the shower. I was like, you need to come out here and see this dude's titty. Oh, nice titties. Look at your titties. I love
it bruised all the way around to his back. What do you mean his titty? Like from his belly button to his shoulder blade.
Yeah, I thought Chicago was a good town to have it in. They're in Vegas for Money in the Bank.
Yeah, apparently they had to move it to the MGM.
Yeah. Speaking of the MGM, that's where I'm going to be. No, I'm not staying there. I'm staying at Planet Hollywood. August 12th through the 15th, by the way, fellas. I turned 40 on August 13th. I'm going to Las Vegas for my birthday. So, if y'all happen to be around, come out there and drink with me. I'm inviting everybody. So
I'll start riding my bike now.
If I didn't have 8 trips planned between now and March.
They have these things called airplanes, Tim, that you could get on.
I know. I just got on one.
Yeah, me too. I went to Texas last week.
I'm going to Dave's in a couple of weeks, and I wish I was taking an airplane.
Why don't you just drive?
I am driving. I wish I were taking an airplane. It's a fucking like 7-hour drive. I will drive farther to get to Dave's house than I'm going to get in sleep tonight. So,
you driving with the wife, or you driving by yourself?
Let's see. I asked her tonight, and I got a maybe. So she doesn't work. But I was like, are we going today? Or are you going with me to Dave's for that wrestling show? Maybe. So we'll see.
It's a long drive for a fucking indie show.
It's fun.
Well, we're sponsoring it. So
yeah, we sponsor them.
Ah.
And we're trying to work with them some more so we can do a lot more stuff with them. And they give us access to all the wrestlers and everything. And it's fun.
Speaking of Seth Rollins, it's his
Seth
company.
Company.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Becky gonna be there? Because I'll go.
No. But the closest we got was Merrick Brave was wearing shoes that Seth gave him.
Yeah.
It's not the same as Becky being there, but cool.
It's not exactly the same. They were as ugly as her outfits. How about that?
I don't know. Her outfits are cool when she's looking the other way. That's all I'll say about that one.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, I appreciate y'all coming. The first after show for a pay-per-view. We got a big network. We're gonna have to get more motherfuckers on here too. We need to like cross promote and shit like that and all do shows together, I think. So why
I'm
not?
in. I can't do the next pay-per-view because I'll be on vacation, but
What's the
I
next
can-
favorite Money in the Bank?
Next pay-per-view is Money in the Bank, and after that SummerSlam, which if we're not gonna do a live show, then we're not gonna do if we're not gonna do it all together, drunk.
We'll
in
have a
hotel
camera.
at like 3 a.m.
we'll have the camera going in our suite at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'll be there for SummerSlam at least Saturday night. I don't know because I'm going to Vegas like a month later. I don't know if I'm doing SummerSlam weekend completely, but I'll be there for SummerSlam. But
You
yeah,
could
I appreciate
trip
y'all
up from Atlanta to Nashville. It's a quick
Yeah,
car trip.
It's a 4-hour drive.
Hmm.
I'll fire up the Silverado and point it towards fucking Nashville. Gas high as giraffe pussy, but you know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I filled up my boat. Well, I didn't even fill up the boat. I put $100 in and didn't even fill it up.
Jesus.
It's $5.49 a gallon at my neighborhood.
Well, you're driving a boat, so nobody feels sorry for you.
I got to fill up 2 of those fuckers now. I'm gonna start making people give me gas money for taking their kids skiing and tubing and shit.
Blaine's running a lot more stop signs now because it costs extra gas to stop and then go.
OnlyFans, man. That's what I'm doing.
I know. I try to tell Jenny we'll start at OnlyFans.
We. By we, he means her.
By we,
Yeah.
you mean her. Yeah. You
I'll
put her
take the
picture
pictures.
on there.
I'll take the pictures.
You're the
She's the cover photo, and then it's just Dave's boudoir photos inside.
Dave's. How do I get my $13 back? This is a bullshit.
You got to buy 3 months at a time. It's cheaper.
Well, shit, man. I don't want to keep y'all all night. I know y'all got to go to work tomorrow. I'm off, but appreciate y'all coming. Like I said, we'll have to do this more often.
Absolutely.
Filter-free Popcast every Tuesday, right?
Every Tuesday, 5 a.m. Central, real time.
And you get the video on Patreon.
And video and audio on Patreon, usually Saturday night.
Yeah.
This upcoming episode, you can see
do.
me throw the Macho Man elbow off the bed.
Did you?
Dave almost tore his titty too.
Yeah.
Wait, is that OnlyFans content? You land on top of the
3 months sub.
elbow to the butthole.
Boot to the Face will now be doing live pay-per-view reaction shows, and in 80 Proof, we do a live show on Thursdays at 9-ish Eastern for 2 hours. So yeah, Patreon, you getting what you pay for at $10 a month. I like it.
I think you're getting more than you pay for.
Oh yeah,
it's true. A lot of content if you like it. It's not all just wrestling, 80 Proof is not even, we don't even talk about fucking wrestling on there.
We only talk about wrestling half the time, so
you motherfuckers need to come to 80 Proof.
I've been there.
Fucking bring the whole crew.
Yeah, I need to come in. I golf on Thursdays. When golf season's over, we'll have to.
At 9 p.m. you're golfing?
I'm usually getting home at his 9 p.m. That's 8 for me. That's usually when I'm wrapping up. So
well, you could always do like you did yesterday and do it from the golf course and just freeze everywhere and nobody can hear what you're saying.
Or you can just come in the second half of the show, go home by 9, fucking come in. We put you on drunk, hopefully.
We
you
work
say
something out.
Stupid. That'd be cool.
Well, it's a day that ends in Y, so guarantee you'll be drunk.
Yeah.
And saying something stupid.
You don't have to be drunk for that. All right, guys.
This has been the first Boot to the Face live show. We appreciate y'all joining us, whoever did. And thanks for Dave and Tim for coming along. Until next time, I'm Rucker. Peace.
Peace out, guys.